Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by lush green fields and tall trees, there lived a young farmer named Ravi. He was a hardworking boy who helped his father in the fields every day. Ravi's family owned a beautiful mango orchard that had been passed down through many generations. In the center of this orchard stood the oldest and most magnificent mango tree. The villagers called it the king tree because it produced the sweetest and juiciest mangoes in the entire region. Every year, when the mangoes ripened, people from nearby villages would come to buy them. One spring morning, Ravi noticed that the king tree had bloomed with hundreds of white flowers. His heart filled with joy. "Father," he called out excitedly, "look at all these flowers. This year we will have more mangoes than ever before." His father smiled and patted his shoulder. "Yes, my son. But remember, we must wait patiently. Good things come to those who wait. The mangoes will be ready when nature decides, not when we decide." Ravi nodded, but deep inside, he felt restless. He was tired of waiting for success. He had worked hard all year, and he wanted to see the results quickly. As weeks passed, the flowers turned into small green mangoes. They hung from the branches like little green jewels. Ravi visited the tree every day, watching the mangoes grow bigger and bigger. However, they remained green and hard. One day, Ravi's friend Mohan came to visit. Mohan's family had recently become wealthy by selling their crop early in the season when prices were high. "Ravi," Mohan said proudly, "my family made so much money this year because we sold our vegetables early. Why are you waiting so long? Your mangoes are already quite big. If you pick them now and sell them, you can get a good price before other farmers flood the market." This idea planted a seed of impatience in Ravi's mind. That night, he could not sleep. He kept thinking about what Mohan had said. "Why should I wait?" he thought. "The mangoes are already large. Maybe I can pick them now and still make good money. I could be successful sooner than everyone else." The next morning, before his father woke up, Ravi took a large basket and went to the king tree. His hands trembled with excitement as he picked the green mangoes. They were hard and unripe, but they looked big and beautiful. He filled basket after basket, working quickly before anyone could stop him. When Ravi's father came to the orchard and saw what his son had done, his face fell with sadness. "Ravi, what have you done?" he asked quietly. "Father, I picked the mangoes so we can sell them early and make good money before everyone else," Ravi replied with a confident smile. His father sighed deeply. "My son, these mangoes are not ready. They are still green and hard. They have no sweetness inside them yet. Who will buy mangoes that cannot be eaten?" But Ravi did not listen. He was convinced that he had made a smart decision. He loaded all the green mangoes onto his cart and took them to the market in the nearby town. At the market, Ravi set up his stall with great hope. He arranged the green mangoes in neat rows, making them look as attractive as possible. Soon, customers began to approach his stall. An old woman picked up a mango and pressed it gently. "Young man, this mango is hard as a stone. It is not ripe yet," she said and walked away. Another customer sniffed a mango and shook his head. "There is no sweet smell. These mangoes need many more weeks on the tree," he said. One by one, every customer who came to Ravi's stall rejected his mangoes. Some people even laughed at him. "Why would anyone pick mangoes before they are ready?" they asked. As the sun climbed higher in the sky, Ravi's hope began to fade. Not a single mango was sold. He sat beside his cart, feeling ashamed and disappointed. He had been so eager to achieve quick success that he had ruined everything. Finally, an old merchant stopped by Ravi's stall. He looked at the green mangoes and then at Ravi's sad face. "Young man," the merchant said kindly, "I can see you have learned a hard lesson today. Let me tell you a story my grandfather once told me. The merchant sat down beside Ravi and began his tale. Long ago, there was a farmer who planted a wheat field. Every day, he would go to the field and pull the wheat stalks upward, trying to make them grow faster. He was so impatient for his crop to grow that he could not wait for nature to take its course. After many days of pulling, all his wheat plants died because he had damaged their roots. He learned that success cannot be rushed. Everything has its own time. Ravi listened carefully, and tears filled his eyes. He finally understood his mistake. The merchant continued, "Success is like a fruit on a tree. It needs time, patience, and the right conditions to ripen properly. If you rush it, you will only end up with something bitter and useless. But if you wait with patience and trust in the natural process, you will be rewarded with something sweet and valuable." Ravi thanked the merchant for his wise words and slowly made his way back home. His cart was still full of unsold green mangoes. When he reached the orchard, his father was waiting for him. "Father, I am so sorry," Ravi said, his voice breaking. "I was foolish and impatient. I wanted success quickly, but I destroyed our entire crop from the king tree. I should have listened to you." His father embraced him warmly. "My son, the greatest lessons in life come from our mistakes. You have learned something valuable today that no amount of teaching could have shown you. Success cannot be rushed. Everything worthwhile takes time." Ravi spent the next few days thinking about his mistake. He helped his father tend to the other trees in the orchard, this time with patience and care. He learned to trust the process and wait for the right time. Many weeks later, the mangoes on the other trees in the orchard began to turn golden yellow. They became soft, sweet, and fragrant. Ravi waited patiently until they were perfectly ripe. Then he carefully picked them and took them to the market. This time, customers rushed to his stall. The sweet smell of ripe mangoes filled the air. People were willing to pay premium prices for such high-quality fruit. Within a few hours, Ravi sold all his mangoes and earned more money than he had ever imagined. As Ravi counted his earnings that evening, his father said, "You see, my son, good things really do come to those who wait. Success that comes at the right time is always sweeter than success that is forced too early." From that day forward, Ravi never forgot the lesson of the green mangoes. He learned that patience is not about wasting time, but about respecting the natural process of growth. He understood that true success cannot be rushed. It must be earned through hard work, patience, and trust in the right timing. Years later, when Ravi had children of his own, he would take them to the king tree and tell them the story of his mistake, ensuring that they too would learn the valuable lesson. Don't rush success, for everything beautiful takes time to bloom.